So next we'll look at things that can kind of go wrong inside an array. So let's begin with the Beatles again. Beatles equals square brackets. And this time, rather than just adding them one after the other, I will declare them immediately one after the other. And you'll notice that each item is separated by a comma. Now, one area you might come up with is if you're trying to add in a different type. So if I add in a 7, I'm going to get an error here because it's looking at my container and seeing multiple types of data. It's seeing strings and numbers. If I put speech marks around my 7, we lose that error and everyone's happy again. So that's one area you might come up against when you're adding elements to your array. The next challenge you would come up against would be when you have what's called an index out of range. So for this array, the range for the indexes is 0 to 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So for example, let George equal Beatles 2. Print George. I have George in my console. Now let's say I try 3 and print that. We now have Ringo. But if I try 4, I get an error. Index out of range. This is because there is no 4th index for this array. I have 0 for John, the first item, 1, 2, and 3. If I was to add another one to the end, I would have Oliver, the 4th member of the Beatles, or the 4th index in the Beatles array, I should say.